Hey guys, Cantina here. Welcome back to another video. Just got back from the movie theater. Just saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't even know where to begin. My nose is still a little runny from the amount of times that I cried. Okay, yes, this movie was so good. Yeah, it was better than the first and the second one. I had a feeling that the third one was gonna be so good and it was gonna be my favorite, but it was gonna make me cry. Yep, that about sums up the movie. Oh right, I should probably say this. Obviously, spoilers ahead. Don't watch this unless you've seen the movie. Unless you want to be spoiled, but go watch the movie. It's so good. Then come back here. I don't think I've cried more as much as I did when I saw this movie as any other Marvel movie. I cried at least 6 times. From happy tears and sad tears. Like, a perfect example of that was when it looked like Rocket was about to die. And I was like, no, Rocket, no, please don't die. Go back to your family. What about your family? Yeah, he was walking towards his friends, and then Lila was like, no, not yet. And I was like, yes! And then he got transported back to his body, and then he woke up, and oh my gosh. And just Peter looked so relieved, and just, oh my gosh, the hug that him and Groot gave Rocket, I started tearing up again. I also cried a lot when Peter was mentioning his Gamora. Because for those of you that don't know, I am a strong Star-Mora shipper, and it literally breaks my heart every single time I watch Infinity War again and see Gamora, you know what? And I just love them so much. They're my favorite Marvel ship. It actually looks like that there's a slight, maybe, hopefully, possibility of something in the future. Like, probably the far future, but I don't care. Like, she literally smiled at him twice in this movie. And especially at the very end when she was saying goodbye to him, she was finally, like, acknowledging that, hey, yeah, I guess my other variant did have a thing for this guy. And literally admitted that it could have been fun. Like, ah! And I'm honestly sad that she didn't stick around with the other Guardians, but I'm at least happy that she found a family with the Ravagers. I know this isn't the same Gamora. I just kind of wish it was. I just miss the other Gamora so much, okay? Anyways, Adam Warlock. I did not expect to like him. He literally saved Peter's life. I don't know. I didn't think I'd like him. I do. Yeah, I didn't expect how naive he would be. Like, he literally didn't know, like, that much. He was just, like, told what to do and he did it. Okay, Aisha's dead. I'm okay with that. And the fact that he called her mom, like, I guess she is his mom. And the fact that he protected that little, like, creature thing, I think it's called a blurg. It's so cute. Also, the fact that the High Evolutionary created the Sovereign, I did not see that coming. Like, I heard theories that he had something to do with Adam Warlock's creation, which I agreed with the theory, but I didn't think that he created the Sovereign. But it makes sense. I am literally so surprised that no one died. Well, okay, yes, people did die in this movie, but I mean, none of the Guardians died, which I'm so surprised. I did not see that coming. But thank you, James Gunn. Thank you. I mean, I'm sad that they're not together right now and there's a new Guardians team. I mean, I knew that was happening, but still. And I mean, at least Rocket and Groot are together. But they are a family, so they have to see each other again. They literally have to. They're a family. No one can tell me otherwise. They are going to see each other again. Yes. The fact that Peter went back to Earth. Before I saw this movie, I always said, I hope that Peter goes back to Earth because he has family there still. So I wanted him to be okay with going back to Earth. I'm actually glad that happened. And when Mantis, like, started telling him about how he abandoned his Earth family and that he should go back there, I was like, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it? And then it did. And it said that he's gonna return, so yay! Yeah, the fact that no one died, but it looked like 3 people were gonna die. It looked like Rocket was gonna die. It looked like Peter was about to die. For a second, it looked like Drax was about to die. But oh my gosh, when it looked like Peter was about to die and Rocket, I literally started, like, almost bawling. And the fact that the reason why Peter almost died was because he dropped his Zune. For a second, I was like, no, Peter, leave it. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I bet I knew how much it means to him. Also, okay, Peter, where the flark was your mask? Yes, I said flark, not the F word. If you read the Guardians comics or play the video game, they say Flark, and that's what I've been saying. Anyways, but yeah, like, where was Peter's mask? He had it in Infinity War and Endgame after Volume 2, after it broke in Volume 2. But yeah, he must have got it fixed. But if he fucking had it on him, then he could have activated it and he would have been fine in space. He's fine, so whatever. The fact that Drax gets to be a dad again. Oh, I did not see that coming. I did not expect to see all those kids that the High Evolutionary created. And yeah, the fact that Nebula literally said, Drax, I need you to stay here with me on Nowhere and be a father again. I'm like, oh. And just Mantis defending Drax. Like, I love their relationship. Especially when they were saying goodbye. Like, Drax got so teary-eyed. I was like, oh. I also did not expect Mantis to go off on her own. But it makes sense. Like, I was hoping either Nebula or Mantis would lead the Guardians, but it makes sense that Rocket would. I did not expect Nebula to be in charge of Nowhere now. Well, I thought Cosmo is... They both have a big part in taking care of Nowhere, I guess. Yeah, Nebula has changed the most since the first movie. Oh my gosh. I didn't really like her before, and now I'm like starting to love her. It was also just kind of weird. It felt good though, seeing her like be funny and actually come out of her meanness shell. And oh my gosh, the High Evolutionary. I wanted to punch him in the face like 5 times. Like when he was mocking Rocket for crying after he literally just killed Lila. I was like, oh my gosh, you little piece of flark. I knew all along that he was lying to them, saying that they would go to the new planet and be free there. And I knew from the beginning that Rocket's friends were gonna die, but oh my gosh, I cried. I'm glad Rocket messed up his face. But that was so creepy. Like, I was sitting next to a little kid in the theater, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're old enough to be seeing this, but, okay. But also, the fact that Rocket didn't kill him after everything he went through. Rocket from the first Guardians movie would have straight out killed him. Rocket has really changed, and I love him. And the fact that he saw all those different raccoons, and he's finally admitted that he really is a raccoon. Peter originally just said it just to, I don't know, get on his nerves, and now he's literally owning up to it. I was like, ah! Like, I love that part. That's probably one of my favorite parts, when the High Evolutionary kept calling Rocket by his number, and then Rocket's like, my name's Rocket, Rocket Raccoon. I'm like, yeah! Yeah, Rocket's from Earth too. And the fact that he called Peter Pete instead of Quill, and the fact that they called each other best friends, I'm like, I love this family so much. I love these characters. I can't believe it's over. There better be another Guardians movie with the new Guardians. But in the future, there just needs to be a movie, just something with all of them seeing each other again. I'm at least really glad we got confirmation that we're at least going to see Peter again. Because I love Peter. He's my favorite Guardian. But I love all of them. Funny thing / Easter egg that I saw in the last post-credits scene. Peter's grandpa was reading this newspaper, and it said, Kevin Bacon abducted by aliens. He tells all. I was like, oh, that's funny. And the fact that Groot literally said, I love you guys. Did he actually say those words? Or was he actually saying, I am Groot? But it was like us, the audience, were starting to understand him too. But I also just love the fact that Gamora was actually able to understand him in the end too. She is gonna see them again. Nebula literally is her sister. They went through this whole adventure together. Yeah, she was one of the people that saved Rocket's life too, so she's gonna see them again. But yeah, those are just some of my opinions. But this movie was so good, so emotional. I don't even know what else to say. It's already 9:17 here where I live. I'm tired. I feel emotionally drained, but satisfied at the same time. It's so weird. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the movie. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!